Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue XCom Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod, and we actually shot this puppy down, of course at the cost of one of our interceptors, because once again I think it actually got 2 hit and shot down. So yeah, I got to take a lot of blame for that, for not being quick on the trigger finger to evacuate that interceptor. But boy, they are hitting hard when they hit these days. Wow. Anyway, Operation Final Skull. Let's go get some payback for that shot down interceptor. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a pilot while we're out here. Who knows? Heading to South Africa, Operation Final Skull.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Alright, this is more in the wilderness, so we got a lot of stumps and rocks and not a lot of trees to use. So we got to use elevation for cover, yada yada yada. So let's find out. We don't seem in this direction to be near a corner. In fact, this is the one that seems to be the distance we have. What are we looking at? So we must, yeah, well, okay, we are in the corner over here. I could have saved a lot of time if I panned to the left first. Oh well. So let's figure out how we want to advance. What kind of cover do we have ahead of us? So I guess we'll kind of move on the diagonal. Michael Buble, you do not, excuse me, have concealment. You have your lone battle scanner. And probably what we'll do then is get you up to cover, moving forward, and we'll see if we want to throw it on the first turn or not. We'll get a sense of what we're looking at here.
That's affirmative.
And we did not get a first turn activation on this particular one. I think what we're going to do is kind of continue in this diagonal direction a little bit with everybody else. But we're going to do it kind of a little blue movie at a time, I think. You don't need cover Barry Bonds, so let's have you more in this direction. We'll kind of get to the cover over here, then maybe proceed a little bit across, just a little, to make sure the exterior of the UFO area is clear. We don't really have a lot of cover moving forward. Angela Merkel, we'll try you behind the tree here and move some others in this direction over here. For instance, a Rocketeer steadied right about here might not be a bad idea.
Got it covered.
Rafi, our fearless leader. Where do we want you?
Rafi and Mandiba.
And Andy, we'd like to get our sniper set. You do have snapshot, but why don't we get you on a slight elevation in the back, just so you can cover our advance after this turn.
Overwatch.
Okay, we got floaters at least. We'll find out if they're garden variety or heavy floaters soon enough. We can hear those loud and clear. We're going to push forward right here with you, Buble, and see what you see.
Moving out.
And so far, not a lot. We do see the aircraft, the UFO, over on this side. So I think what we're going to do is kind of keep going across to try and clear our vision, try to clear the outside so we aren't trapped somehow from some weird angles. probably just keep you there for the moment and steady, and let's get everybody else moving. Should get a directional sound cue this time. That's going to help us out tremendously, of course. Sounded like we heard floater noises with that sound cue, kind of in this direction. So there's a chance it's the outsider we heard since it's coming from the UFO. However, we're going to continue even if it is the floaters back in there, we just want to make sure there's nothing else out here, like 2 small pods. We don't want to get sandwiched as we move toward the UFO. So that's kind of how we'll play it. But since we're hearing the sounds from there, we'll keep our cover oriented maybe a little more in that direction. We'll see if that works. How close are we to the edge yet? Oh, we got a ways to go, I think. And we're slowly going to start outpacing our rocket, so at some point we're going to have to get him caught up, or we're going to have to slow down a turn. We got Meld off in that direction. Let's continue another scouting trip out in this direction. Yeah, I'm slowly getting a sense that maybe we won't run into anything over here. And it will be clear. Yeah, one more move and we'll have the exterior cleared, and then we can start moving towards the spacecraft more. Thinking I can go ahead and maybe double move the rocket. To get caught up. This is feeling a little safer to get that done this turn.
Confirmed. Closing on target position now.
And maybe Andy will move you a little closer as our sniper to cover us right here. Probably shouldn't have done that on a yellow move as soon as I clicked it, but okay, we got through it this time. Yeah, now that's on the exterior of the ship more, and there we go. We found our floaters. It's nice to know. Nice, a good feeling when you're first Overwatch. Oh, wow. We got a number to hit. We got a hit on the heavy floater. It looks like a heavy floater leading a lot of the lesser floaters. So you know who our first target's going to be. Nice, we are hitting on the Overwatch. That really does help. And the heavy floater is fixing and repairing himself already. Let's take a look at how many. 6 regular floater. So this is on a down fighter. This is probably it. So it looks like once we deal with the heavy floater, yeah, we still got more floaters to deal with, but once the heavy floater's out of the way, our job becomes a little easier. Not to take anyone for granted, as we have learned a long time ago with sectoids. But compared to a heavy floater, you gotta say it. So we got a lot of injured ones, Andy, are you in a position to have a shot on the heavy floater? No. Because elevation change, I guess you just don't see it. Now I could snapshot you, or we can just take care of this particular one right here. And let's try it. 88%. Yeah, there we go. Now we got CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Who do you see? So we're not seeing this guy. A lot of us do not have sight on this guy down below. Now I do not have a very steadied rocket, but at least I can center it on the heavy floater. Probably won't kill. Probably kill the one next to it, but floater corpses are not a concern of mine. But doing some damage on a heavy floater is a bigger concern. So let's just fire away here. Edgar Allan Poe. And fly like the raven. Boom. Well, I don't know if that quite did too much damage. I think it did a little, but it wasn't the most effective rocket because you shot it just a little bit short. We're going to keep your command available just in case. We're going to have to run up Barry Bonds to heave ho with a grenade, I do believe, to help us out. And we do not have... Yeah, we're going to place it right on the heavy this time. We know it's going to hit where we want it. Just so we don't get damage fall off on the heavy. There we go. Much better damage. And we killed the other floater. Did what I expected the rocket to do. So that was 2 shots. Kind of wasted. The other thing I can think of doing is... Nelson Mandela is my low level kind of a guy here, so I'm wondering, I can only get so far. Corner cover might be the best way to do it so I can't get flanked by the unseen floaters. And it is only half cover. What kind of... Yeah, you're okay-ish, but you don't have all the perks yet as far as protecting you to be a tanky. You have steadfast. Oh, will to survive. Okay, we're gonna do a run and gun. Get you up close and decide who your best target will be. And we only see these 2. So there's more floaters probably low behind some of these logs where we can't quite get vision. Let's go see what our shot percentages are. Oh, pretty good against the heavy. It's 71. I'm almost tempted to take that shot at 71. Let's try and do some damage big time over here. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, Nelson Mandela. Earning a name. Earning yourself a name. Let's see. Do we have the ability to get a shot over here? Let's maybe do that. I feel less flanked if it doesn't fail from here. It's only 50-50. Do I have... Anyone can see, and I do, and we have hollow targeting. So let's just do a little suppression with hollow targeting over here. Let's just see what your regular shot would be. 50-50 on double tap. Well, let's do the double tap and see if we can apply the hollow targeting that way. And maybe even give you a kill, CR7. So we're just going to take the shot. Well, he is hollowed. That was the first purpose. Maybe this time you can kill it for us. Yeah. And that keeps a little overwatch available from our scout over here, Buble. Angela Merkel, let's get you pushed forward a little for Overwatch. Because we do have, what, is it a couple more out there? Oh, 3. There's a miscount for you. 3 more out there. So we're going to have a little Overwatch here to help protect us. I might, for those, well, Mandela, I'm thinking you may be stuck out there by your lonesome. Do I do the smoke out there or get more of us covered back here? Because there is plenty of half cover back here. We're leaving you out there on your lonesome, Mandela, to tank for yourself. We're going to protect the guys in the back here. In fact, since that did not end our turn, we got smoke all around to protect against the advance from the remaining floaters. And we'll set the Overwatch and hopefully catch a floater or 2 moving forward. Ugh, low percent. Not quite. But Angela Merkel stays true. She gets a nice hit on the floater in the air. And we are suppressed. Ooh, covering fire, couldn't quite. I guess 2 Overwatch hits in a row. We're asking too much. So Barry Bonds, you are suppressed. We got the 2 out of the 3 floaters moving forward now. Ooh, oh, it missed, it missed. I thought we were for sure gonna get hit on a 50-50 shot. That usually is the way it works with the aliens. What have we got? We've got breaching ammo, we got steadfast. Yeah, we don't have a lot of the... We kind of went more with a will build for you, so we don't have a lot of multi-shots available from you, Mandela, but we might as well, since there's... Oh, there is Overwatch in the back. So let's get the Overwatch run first. Buble, I am interested in seeing you run a little Overwatch. We'll do it in a blue move, hopefully. I think that's in range of the Overwatch. Hard to tell with all this smoke I laid down. We're going to run you here, hopefully run the Overwatch. If not, we'll make up our mind again. There we go. Doing your job.
Incoming fire.
And that leaves you a shot on top of everything. So let's try a 63% to just start the damage parade on this particular floater up close. Nice job, Buble. Almost took it out in 1 shot. Now we got Andy back in the game. Who are we looking to work on here? I have 1 better shot on the suppressor, but this guy doesn't have any damage yet, and I like dealing damage. Kind of changes strategy a little tiny bit. But Andy didn't even come through. Strategy changes a little bit with red fog in play, as I sometimes, rather than eliminate shots, I try to red fog the shots by getting injuries. I don't know if that's the optimum way to play, but it is the way we've been playing. Let's get up close and end one of these floaters. We don't have to worry about Overwatch anymore. And that's the kind of percent shot I was hoping to do the job. Sometimes those overkill shots are fun. Let's find out if we can get you in a position here, CR7, that has some cover, that allows you a shot. And I think this will. Yeah, Angela Merkel, let's take your shots first. We got 1 in the bank for you at 93%. We'll just take it. We won't wait for the hollow targeting on 93%, and then you get to reload and be ready for next time. CR7, there's 1 remaining. We're going to get you in position. The question is this close enough position for hollow? No, it's not. Do we have any way to move you forward in cover? Well, we're kind of hurting on cover a little bit. But what we can do maybe, and he's not hurt. This is, well, I don't know that it's flanked cover yet. No, I'm not going to move you in flanked cover there. I guess what we're going to have to... if we don't take this guy out now, there's a very good chance he's going to try retreating, though. So do I have anyone else we can move forward? Well, now that your suppression is gone, yes, we do have somebody to move forward, and that's you, Barry Bonds. Since you can't use cover anyway, let's get you up, move you aggressive. Maybe we can use you as cover. Will that end your turn? I can't recall if this ends your turn. And I moved you just a little too far to provide cover for our guy. So we won't worry about setting you up for cover. Let's just see if this guy can be hit with a grenade. Can we throw a grenade on top of the rock? Yes, we can. Just enough to get a little damage going. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, who do we have here? It's hard to tell in the smoke these days. Actually, I could have moved up, but I think we can find some cover spot for you, Rafi, and still give you a chance for a shot. The other option would have been use a command over here to get the hollow, but hey, there's not too many more people to take a shot that could take advantage of the hollow. Ooh, it's only 50-50 for you, but we're going to give it a shot. Not quite. I think you did have suppression. I probably should have gone with the suppression, but we're going to move up our Rocketeer, see if he has some vision. Not quite, so we're going to overwatch, even though I have a feeling this guy is going to be a runner. Just have that feeling he is going to be a runner. Oh, we got close enough. Suppress. There we go. I missed that cover spot. And that floater is feeling trapped and exposed right now. Mandela, I'm almost thinking I'm going to run you up. Well, as close as you can, because we don't have run and gun. Just to attempt a shot with you and attempt to get another kill, because you could afford, it's not very good, even hollowed. Or, well, let's do this. You got ammo? Let's suppress. Now he is hollowed again. Let's see if that, it's still only going to be, what, a 44% shot, but we're going to try it just to see if we can get you some experience. Not quite. It was a reach, it was an ask. That wasn't a guarantee. Buble, you could afford a promotion. Angela Merkel, we always like to get you a kill for a promotion. Why don't we do one for all? And get you moved up here. Okay, just as a note, one for all uses only one of the actions. I gotta keep trying to remember to file that away for future reference. Oh, but it was a yellow move for Angela Merkel anyway, so she... Okay, let's tighten up the gameplay here, not get too sloppy. Buble, you can deal with the promotion too. What's your shot? 63%. Boom. Oh. When I say boom, you're supposed to hit. And we got a lock and load, so we should still have a shot available here. There we go. Now it's time for ye old UFO breach, because that should be it. We're going to find out if we're at the front door here. Can't quite recall. Let's see, the power source is in the back, so yeah, this should be the front door. I may just speed it up as we get to the front door breach and deal with it that way, as I have done in the past. So let's get moving. Oh, okay, that move activated. We got got carried away. I thought I cut the corner so I wouldn't get much vision in there, but that is not the case. The question becomes, who have I not yet moved? And there's not too many. And I got a lot of us standing in the open. So you're also standing in the open pretty exposed, so we got to get you into some kind of cover. So that was a sloppy advance that may have cost us. So let's find out right now. We're going to have you in full cover, Rafi. Is that going to be good enough? Or is it better to get you totally out of the way? Of course, he could run over and flank you then. Yikes. Was that a bad move? We're going to get you way over here in full cover. All right, there we go, taking things for granted. We're going to move forward our mech. And we're going to see if you're at least in range for a grenade. Our final grenade, as a matter of fact. So at least we can start some damage, even though you're going to be able to heal that damage. Let's see if he's more exposed. Oh, that was the last move, so let's see what he's going to do to us. And we got lucky with a miss on bonds. Thank goodness we did not have to pay too bad for that particular one. Now we can get back in cover. I do not have a steadied rocket, but I do have a rocket. And we're going to try centering the rocket right around the outsider and seeing if we can make a big boom happen. That was a much more effective rocket here. Thank you, Edgar Allan Poe. Do you have the range to get up to that corner? Not quite. And where is the outsider exactly? On the inside? So yeah, I don't think if I got to the door, that would be enough. I need someone to get into the door, and Mandela, or Buble and Mandela. Where is Mandela? You think you're pretty far back here. Yeah, you're pretty far back, so run and gun's probably not a play. I can't get you down to flank him. We're just a little too distant, so we're going to have to hope we can get some volume of fire over here on this guy somehow to help us out. Now, we also have command available, so maybe Mandela. Yeah, but if we get you here, about all I could do, I couldn't give you enough of a command to get you to move and to shoot. That's the problem. That is the problem. Well, we have a straight shot here. Who do we have with suppression? And where are you with suppression? And can you get to cover with suppression? It does not look like it. We are just out of position in this move forward, so I gotta remind myself not to be this sloppy in the future. Can't tell if I don't know that we quite have vision down there from here. How far can you get forward on a blue move here? Well, since you can't take use of the cover anyway, let's just get you as close as you can. It's not going to be a great percentage, I'm guessing. Yeah, 43. I do think, however, Buble, we have you close enough in full cover to provide some hollow. Oh, you don't have. You're a non-hollowing scout, unlike others. We'll still get you up here to full cover to be able to not provide another shot. Jeez. Slow down, think, and make some plans. Yeah, I don't think you get to see him from there, and I wonder if you get to step out and still not see. So we're going to move you forward. I think by going here, that full cover blocks our vision. Oh, we do have at least some sight there. They're just all freaking low percentage shots. The other thing is, that's probably too distant to be able to see. So maybe what we do, you're the one, we get you moved up here, CR7, and then maybe we can get our command to you to provide suppression and hollow. Let's find out. Let's double move you here. Because that's a big thing I'm trying to do, is supply some hollow targeting so that other shots will be still bad, but a little better than as bad as they are right now. So let's see if we can see CR7 from where we are. Yes, we can. You are getting the boost. CR7, let's go straight to you. Let's suppress the outsider. Now that I've got this part figured out, I'm feeling a tiny bit better. Who do we have in the neighborhood to take some shots? Maybe even you, Mandela. We want to move you. We'll at least run and gun you to here. Although if we only have a shot of this nature, oh yeah, that's right. You can't see from there. That's one less shot than we would have had. We're gonna run and gun you up. Yeah, it's only 19 because of the alloy cannon. So maybe what we do is we will do a little overwatch till we can get you closer. We'll do a little overwatch over here. We do have a shot here, thank goodness, 83%. That may be our out that we're going to try eventually. Let's try a little Barry Bonds 50-50 coin flip hit to get you a promotion or at least some more experience. Oh, and that was actually good to do because he is standing out in the open, and I wonder now, oh, but I already put those guys on Overwatch. Angela Merkel, Andy, you both kind of need promotions, or I would like to get both of you promotions. Mutti, let's give you the first shot. Sorry, Andy. Ladies first. There we go. And we did, even with that silly little move of ours, moving a little too fast to try and get up to that juicy door breach, we still survived somehow. We managed. Phew. Yeah, XCom is a game of mistakes. It can go very well when you play smart and you don't make those kind of silly mistakes. And it makes it almost seem easy, but it's those mistakes that cost you half the time.
Will certainly advance our development of new technologies based on this substance.
Okay, so at least we got Bubbles Buble above sergeant level, so that's a nice little promotion. Fatigue's not bad, 4 and 3 days all around. 43 meld haul. Again, we did get a much needed undamaged power source. We still are going to need, I think, a few more flight computers before we can build another Firestorm, but at least we took a small step towards that. In fact, if we go into the hangar, oh, this is not where I build the Firestorms, as a matter of fact. It's over here. Let's just go see what we're lacking still. Ooh, alloys. We're short on alloys, so we're going to have to keep our eye on that. Oh, that's because I built some of the plasma weapons, that's why. Because I knew I didn't have what I needed here. I think I have 6 of the 8 flight computers, so we did get the final power source we needed for another Firestorm, so we're making progress. We are making progress. One thing I thought about to look at, and I'm going to take a quick peek over here, and that is in the foundry. Do we have, because we have some cash right now, do we have anything interesting over here? Ammo conservation, that would have come in handy. That's such an expensive upgrade, but boy, it's cool to have the extra ammo, isn't it though? Jelly delirium, that would definitely help. Now that we have a flamethrower, that's actually a project that can really improve that. Mech close combat. We aren't doing any of the close combat yet on our mechs. Shaped armor. Maybe with the way we're getting hit and the sloppiness we've had, the shaped armor might not be a bad investment. It's going to eat up a lot of those alloys that we're going to need, but then again, we don't have the flight computers yet, and we can maybe gain the alloys back by the time we're ready for another firestorm. Adding wingtip sparrowhawks. This gives us extra weapons. And our air game sure could not hurt from that. What's Illyrium afterburners? Increase our engagement times. Well, our issues has not been so much engagement times. It's been breaking off engagement in time. What's UFO tracking? And psi warfare systems. It's time to be starting to think about that too. Yeah, I think what we'll do, as much as all these others that we were looking at, we're really going to need help in the psi game since we got going so late on that. And I'm thinking this is where we'll spend, is to be able to build extra additional helps to the psi game so we can get ready for end game stuff. It's going to be coming up. So we're going to start the psi warfare systems project. And it didn't take any alloys. I'm still undecided and squishy about whether I should go with shaped armors to help protect us some more, and I don't quite have enough alloys for that. Oh, yes, I do. I'm going to go ahead on shaped armor and see if we can get some improved armor abilities for us to help us out and lower our numbers in the med bay. All right, we've spent a lot of money, we've spent a lot of alloys, so our key now is to gain a lot of those alloys back. And Situation Room, I just wanted to take a quick peek after that bombing run. Oh, we still don't have South Africa out of the game yet with that one huge UFO that did a bombing run there, so we're still okay. The bombing run didn't hurt us yet. But I'm sure there's going to be a terror mission down there once again. And there is no more exile missions to help us get out of a tight spot. Let's go looking for our next mission. $20 for a scientist. Well, there's not much more uses for our sectoid corpses now, I don't believe. So we'll dispatch, even though that's a lot of them. We got a high fighter. That's one we want to address, so we are going to scramble on this one. We do have the vessels available to try and bring it down. We could actually get someone up to 5 kills. So let's do a balanced attack with Flipper. We'll use our perks to try and protect him, and I'm going to try to keep my eyes open and not lose another interceptor. All right, surveillance, and we have an alien crew moving. Maybe we'll get some of those flight controllers, flight computers that we are needing on this particular mission. Let's get out here and get a team put together. We'll be right back and introduce them. All right, the team we're taking out has a medic, but this is not a medic who is promoted enough to be a leader. So hopefully we can get her to that stage now that we have like a major injury on Ruth and maybe another medic. So we're a little light on leadership right now. So we gave Lebo Boom Shaka Matosa a cognitive enhancer to help give her extra experience so we can get her high enough level so we can give her one of those ranks that will help me lower my fatigue, because that seems to be something we have to be very aware of right now with a full med bay. We did get a nickname for Charles de Gaulle. It's the Great Asparagus. Could have called him Le Général, but we only have one general on this team, and that's Peter Van Dorn. So we went with this other nickname for Charles de Gaulle. We got Ardent Storyteller Slugalong. She does have her great sight to help us out, the Illuminator. Dylan Boomer Crusher will do our assault duties, and he is actually due a promotion. He was the old, what do we call it? The RNG run and gun operative that we were using against assault. He was Odelia's backup, who, by the way, is out long term in the med bay, along with a bunch of others. But that build, kind of without Exalt around, is maybe you can call it obsolete, but there are plenty of uses. He'll have plenty of skills we can take advantage of, and with Sprinter we can maybe run up close enough to do a little of that rapid fire to help us out. So he's going to get that Sprinter promotion. The Babe Bambino Ruth is along as our scout. He's got, I think, our lone battle scanner on this one in case we need a little assistance. Keith, Caretaker Merle, take over gunner duties, and we'll follow it up with the deep-voiced Elton John, the Rocket Man, to help us out with a full complement of rockets. And instead of an engineer, because we're a little light on engineers at the moment, at least I didn't want to take Tommy out. I wanted to keep his high level available for a surprise mission coming up that I just wanted to keep him in our back pocket. General is back, Peter Van Dorn, as a mech. We're going to take him out with the new flamethrower attachment, and while we don't have the Jelly Delirium Foundry project done yet, we're still going to see how the base flamethrower plays out. We'll see if we get a chance to use it on this mission. So there's the team we're taking out. It's back to South Africa for another downed fighter, this time in the forest, heavy vegetation in the forest. Let's get out there and see what it looks like.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
All right, Operation Sacred Hammer is what this one will be. Join us next time to see if we can have another successful and less sloppy fighter mission. Of course, we didn't take any damage, so it didn't hurt us, but let's see if we can practice playing this one a little cleaner for upcoming. And we got another group of some low-level troops mixed in with the experienced ones that we can hopefully get ranked up a little bit with this mission. So this one comes at a nice time. We'll find out if we can get a flight computer out of this one, if one of those can be salvaged. Join me next time. Let's see if we can continue making progress even on a fighter mission. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Hey, hit me a like or dislike, leave me a comment, tell me hi, do something to get me excited, and I'll try to do something next time on this episode to keep you interested and excited about this playthrough. Thanks so much for watching.